you're interested in border security?
Yes. I'm...
Chuck Grassley is a young, vibrant, 91 years old, a Republican from Iowa, having an exchange with a Republican constituent on immigration and border policy. This is part of the reason why I said that you will have MAGA moms and MAGA dads also change their attitude on this. Why do I believe this? Why, oh, why does Hasanabi Piker believe that even Republicans will actually have a change in attitude on immigration? They voted for Donald Trump. He is basically, he ran on Hitlerian border control policy. Why do I still believe that older Republicans will move away from the cruelty of this policy, the cruelty of Trump's immigration deportation regime? Because I've been doing this for 10 fucking years. And what I saw in this process is two things, two fundamental things you could take home with you, no matter what. Number one, Americans are oblivious to the impact of what kind of policies that they're defending until it fucking happens. And two, if there's enough fuss about said policies from the Democrats counter messaging against it and the media consistently covering it, everyone starts recognizing that cruelty. Okay? This process is twofold. This is why I've been fucking screaming at the Democrats for years at this point that they should have been making a way bigger fuss about the reactionary, right-wing, white nativist, anti-immigrant agenda that the Republicans have presented. And yet they let the Republicans dominate the fucking media landscape in perpetuity with no fucking pushback. And that's how we arrived at Donald Trump using anti-immigrant agenda as a fucking weapon to wield against the Democrats. And the worst thing that the Dems did was agree with the Republicans on the matter. The notion that immigrants are actually responsible for tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands of fucking murders. That is crazy. They leaned into it. They normalized this sentiment. Oh.
Believe very strongly in my Christian faith. I preach on Sundays, and I believe very strongly in we welcome the stranger. Because anyway, the least of these we do to Jesus. And that is what we've been taught, and that is what the gospel tells us. And I think turning away people who have come here for asylum is one of the most shameful things we are doing right now.
Yep.
I just want to know,
does this group of individuals strike you as a squishy libs, dude? Do they? They're Chuck Grassley constituents in fucking Iowa. This video is proving you wrong. She'll still vote for this if there are any elections left. Dude, shut the fuck up. Leftists love looking at gift horse in the mouth and fucking complaining about the teeth, okay? Shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? Oh my God. Some of you are just fucking hipster ass gatekeepers. You do not want change. You do not understand what requires for change to happen. You do not understand how people's attitude about certain things that they might have voted on will change over time. And you literally just want leftism to be some fucking hipster ass bullshit. You want to gatekeep it, okay? Not everyone's going to be a fucking card carrying Maoist, okay? Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ, you're so goddamn annoying. Be fucking pragmatic. Recognize that tides can change, okay? It's not going to happen overnight. How can you even say this? How can you even say this when the issue of Israel is right in front of your eyes? On the domestic front, the issue of tariffs is right in front of your eyes, where people quickly change their attitude about tariffs, okay? As soon as As soon as they were supposed to be implemented, everyone was like, whoa, I don't want this. The fuck are you doing? What do you mean my prices are going to go up? What the fuck? How did that happen? And the same principle goes for Israel. People went from Israel's the greatest, most moral democracy on the fucking planet to, oh my God, they're killing babies on a fucking daily basis. This is unacceptable. Is happening with our tax dollars? I don't want that shit. Why? Why do you want no one to be on board with how you see the world? Every single fucking thing that I do is so that there are more people in here, that there are more people who are aware of what the fuck's going on. And slowly but surely, they fucking change their attitude. They change their worldview. They start recognizing the errors of their ways, the errors of their thinking. There's a terrible comparison. What's happening in Israel is so egregious. The reaction to it has been so underwhelming. Oh. So we're just supposed to forget about everything they did? What? Everything what? Who did? This old lady? You don't know what the fuck they've done. You're just fantasizing about what they've done. Shut up. Please. Oh my God. You guys are such fucking losers, dude. Holy fuck. Some of you are literally brain broken. I've talked quite a bit about being a leftist, meaning that you're going to take a lot of L's, okay, in your life. I didn't realize that some of you think that it's only about taking L's. So much so that when you actually see a W in front of your fucking face, in front of your eyes, you still go, no, I want this to be somehow a loss as well. It's not good enough. I know it's not good enough, but things take fucking time, okay?
For you as a senator, as my elected senator, is there anything you can do so that we can follow international law better, or just...
Unk speaks the truth. I've been sub for a year. He has shifted me so hard from my previous beliefs. His methods are tested. Let Unk cook. Yeah, it's ironic because the overwhelming majority of people in this chat are also just like you, but they forgot their old ways, okay? And it's very important. Very important for them not to lose sight of who they were and what they've become in their fucking worldview. When has there ever been a community this fucking large and this active that is outwardly socialist, okay? In any sector of media, mainstream, independent, doesn't fucking matter. It has never existed. Part of the reason is because I have tirelessly told annoying fucking purity spiral behaving losers to shut the fuck up. In America, I'm saying, okay? Not the USSR or China or whatever the fuck you're talking about, okay? In the United States of America, the heart of empire, the place where capitalism thrives.
The ideals of our country to be a place of hope for others, where they can come when they are searching for a home because they have no place else to go.
Take down the Statue of Liberty.
Everything that we can do legally under our laws, we can. We welcome refugees. That's legal status.
Senator Grassley, we're not right
just a minute
now.
until it's quiet so I can hear you.
Oh, Senator Grassley, right now we're not. I mean, that right now we're not. These changes have been taking place, and that's what concerns me so much. It hurts.
No due process.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with laws.
I would welcome refugees and I would welcome people that need asylum.
Are you going to bring that guy back from El Salvador?
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah. Why not?
Well, because that's not a power of Congress.
The Supreme Court said to bring him back.
Judges are.
Yeah.
And the president is upholding the Constitution.
He's defined the
You're on the
Constitution.
Judiciary Committee.
Trump don't care.
If I get an order to pay a ticket for $1,200 and I just say no, does that stand up? Because he's got an order from the Supreme Court and he's just said no.
Yeah. He just said, screw it.
I'll be able to answer your question.
You ignored my letter.
Guatemala or El Salvador is an independent country. The president
Speak up, please. We can't hear you.
The president of that country is not subject to our U.S. Supreme Court.
I'm pissed.
We're paying them to keep them down here. We don't have to pay them.
Why are we paying them for housing so we don't have control?
The next subject here.
Excuse me, Senator. Senator, excuse me, on that same subject.
Hey,
Excuse me, Senator Grassley, on that same subject. The Constitution, the framers of the Constitution, said that every person, not citizen, every person within the jurisdiction of the United States has due process.
Look at these radical socialists, dude, at the Iowa Chuck Grassley town hall. Look at all these card-carrying DSA members. You see that? Bunch of Hasanabi heads in the room, dude. For the record, some of them are liberals, okay? Some of them are not MAGA voters, but it doesn't fucking matter. These are like 70-year-old Iowans, okay? At a Chuck Grassley town hall.
And we would like to know what you, as the people, the Congress, who are supposed to rein in this dictator, what are you going to do about it? These people have been sentenced to life imprisonment in a foreign country with no due process. Our government cannot do anything. Why won't you do your job, Senator?
yeah. Get it, swine.
Obeying the Supreme Court. Trump's not obeying the Supreme Court. He just ignores them.
Yeah, screw it.
These are also the people that care about process more than anything else. You got to remember, take whatever victory you can get from whatever perspective you can get. Some of them truly do care about, from a Christian perspective, some of them truly do care about, like, doing right by their neighbors, okay? Some of them, on the other hand, care about the due process element. Some of them care about the procedural element. It doesn't fucking matter to me, even this much, as long as they're moving the needle in the right direction. I don't care.
I'd be okay with that. Allowing it to happen.
Let the Senator answer.
What is a constitutional crisis? What does that consist of? A constitutional crisis.
I mean, due process is important? Yes, of course due process is important. I meant, like, they care about the Supreme Court's wishes being violated. You know what I mean? Like, there's many different reasons as to why people find themselves in this room, but it doesn't matter. They're not fucking... It doesn't matter one bit that they're not all card-carrying Maoist third worldists, okay?
When you have a president who ignores the Supreme Court, you have a Congress who fails to rein in a third branch of our government.
That's right.
Who is now violating our Constitution. You took an oath.
Baba.
I do solemnly swear or affirm. Do you remember that, sir? Yes, sir. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of office of which I am about to enter, so help me God. Sir, will you act upon your oath?
Yeah, I thought that I was, when I answered, I'll wait till the clapping stuff. I thought when I answered this guy's question, I was doing what the Constitution requires. I'm trying to recapture the constitutional authority of Article 1, Section 8, one of the 18 powers of Congress, to regulate interstate and foreign commerce by introducing the bill, which is a bipartisan bill,
Yes.
to make some of the mistakes that Democratic Congresses made in 1963.
Congress as a whole,
That's what I'm doing.
Congress as a whole,
Yeah.
bipartisan, has the power to act, to bring
Can you wait till they be quiet?
Congress as a whole, bipartisan, has the power to act to bring the executive branch to heel.
Yes.
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 Now,
And they're not doing it.
introducing a bill, yes, that's one thing. But as a whole, the power of Congress to bring that executive branch to heel when they are behaving the way we're seeing, that power exists within you and your other members of Congress. Do you speak to your other persons in the House of Representatives of your party? Do you communicate with them often? Do you discuss any of this with them? Do you hold any concern that Congress will be the next branch that Trump comes for because he is coming for the judicial?
The only tool that you know the Constitution gives Congress to do in regard to disciplining the executive branch is impeachment.
And you missed that opportunity in his first administration. You had 2 opportunities for that. That was probably one of the only reasons we're having this situation now.
And what he's done with the stock market is done an impeachable offense.
He ignores the next election.
The House initiates.
Yeah, he's not that old man's not wearing a MAGA hat, by the way. He's wearing a "Make Lying Great Again" hat. I think he is a libbed up old man. He's not a MAGA voter.
Yeah. Would you remember what I started with? I said that the way I conducted the meeting in Hampton, I was chastised before because I didn't allow anything other than people to complain about Trump. So I'm going to go through this list and then we'll go back.